a manner, treat them in a manner, guys, where they're supposed to be treated. You see nowadays, right? Enough and more kids, youngsters are trying to turn out to be adults. They kind of talk back. They don't give that respect, right, to the parents. But outsider, they kind of treat them being humble, kind, and well mannered. What is the use case? Are you managing your stakeholders in the right manner? No, you're not, right? The priority individuals, which is parents, the treatment they deserve is not being offered, but someone else, right? Someone else, you give that correct treatment. So many individuals, guys, tend to muck up, tend to fail when it comes to managing stakeholders. So what happens is, guys, towards the end, they tend to be cheated, they tend to be betrayed by those wrong people where they rely, right? And they will kind of form a conclusion, okay, no one cares for me, everyone is a cheater, everyone is kind of a person who will hurt individuals, who will create negative impact. That's not the case, guys. We as individuals, we as human beings should be in a position to clearly identify who are our stakeholders, who are those important stakeholders, who are those stakeholders not really important. So to those stakeholders, guys, we need to offer the correct treatment. We need to keep them in the correct position and give the treatment that is to be deserved, right? Especially, guys, with regard to our life, who are those important stakeholders? Definitely parents, siblings, right? Maybe few relatives, right? Not everyone, right? Not everyone, right? Few relatives, and teachers, of course, right? True friends. So you should manage them in the right manner, you should deal with them in the right manner, you should kind of associate, get connected, right? And have a strong connection that creates what? Positive impact. That is case connected to our life. No, apply the same thing with regard to business. Now Yeah, sorry guys, right? Power cut, right? Bloody good for nothing government. Anyways, guys, I will not be in a state to switch on the video, right? I will have to conduct in this manner, right? Just adjust it maybe until I get the power back, right? Once it is back, I will switch on the video. I hope that's fine from you all, right? From your end. Just adjust it, guys, for the first 40-45 minutes, maybe, right? So what I was explaining, guys, just follow the voice note, right? Just follow the voice note. Like what I was saying, right? In terms of our life, we tend to have enough and more stakeholders who tends to have an interest on us. We also have an interest on them, right? Who can affect us, and they will also do. We can also affect them. Similarly, guys, take businesses. Businesses tend to have enough and more stakeholders who will have an interest on business. Business also will have an interest on them, can affect the business. Business also can affect them, right? Example, guys, think about enough and more list: owners, managers, employees, customers, suppliers, competitors, government, and etc. So there are different parties, guys, individuals and group of individuals who tends to have an interest on the business, and business also tends to have an interest on them, right? They can affect the business, business also can affect them. That's the broader understanding and definition about what, guys, stakeholders, just to start off with, right? So on your tute, guys, the tute which I have provided, right, go to this section, page number 7. Go to this section, page number 7. Let's read this area: stakeholders. A stakeholder is an individual or group who has an interest in what the organization does, or who affects or can be affected by the organization's actions. In short, they are interested in business activities. Guys, please highlight this first sentence. Please highlight this first sentence, right? Businesses has different forms of stakeholders, and they do have various objectives from the business. Different form of stakeholders include, so in this given section, guys, in this given section, please copy this diagram, right? Please copy this diagram. Let me sketch it up, guys, right? You have stakeholders, right? You have stakeholders. Who are those different stakeholders, guys, connected to business? That is owners, right? Managers, right? Employees, right? Customers, right? Suppliers, right? You can take competitors, right? You can take competitors, right? Ah, it's a miracle, right? It's again a wonder in Sri Lanka. I've got the power back, guys, so I'll be able to switch on the video. Just hold on for a few minutes, right? But you all can put up this diagram, sketch this diagram, right? On page number 7, government, right? Government, and you can also take banks. Quickly copy this diagram, guys. Quickly copy this diagram. Once you're done, please drop a message with the letter D. Once you're done, copy this diagram on page number 7. Page number 7, right? Guys, done? Done. Yeah, so just to adapt the content, guys, if you look at each party, right, that you take, guys, each and every individual that is connected, owners, managers, employees, customers, suppliers, competitors, government, and banks, they tend to definitely have an interest on the business, right? Just to give you a few examples, customers, they will be interested towards the business. Why? To get a product. Now you are customers, guys, you have an interest towards the business to get whatever product you need, right? Business also will be interested towards customers to get revenue, to get money from them, right? They can affect the business also can affect them. Example, suppliers can simply say to the business, dude, look, go fly a kite, I will not supply the required raw materials. Business also can simply say, okay, fine, we are not going to pay you, you can fly the same kite, right? We are going to pay the amount. So what you need to understand about these stakeholders, guys, right? Stakeholders are individuals or group of individuals who tends to have an interest, right? Who tends to have an interest towards the business. Business also will have an interest towards them. Can affect the business also can affect them. Long story short, that is introduction to stakeholders. Are you people clear with that? Yes or no? Are you people clear with that? Yes or no? Shimra, yes, you can. Yes, fine. So guys, now hold on. Yes, Huda, yes. You can write that also as another example, right? Yeah. So now, guys, what are we going to look into is we are going to dive deep into content where we will take each and every stakeholder. For example, we will take owners, right? We will take employees, we will take customers, we will take suppliers, we will take government, we will take community, and etc. We are going to look into each stakeholder and what's that connection they have with business is something we are going to look into right now. In your final exam, guys, there can be enough and more questions in terms of what we are going to learn today. So let's kickstart, guys, with regard to that area, right? Let's keep it very simple. Let's forget about everything, guys. Now, again, related to our life, take our life as example. We are connected to different parties. Who are those parties? Stakeholders. Now, answer this simple question, guys. Do you think our connection and relationship with people, that is stakeholders, is more like a give and take relationship? Is it more like a give and take relationship? Yes or no? What is that give? What is that take? What is it? I'll talk about it, guys. But based on your understanding, answer this question. Do you think our relationship and connection with people, stakeholders, is more like a give and take relationship? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, yes. Now, my second question is, guys, why do you say yes? Why do you say yes? Because that's the answer you're looking forward to, or you do have a valid justification to explain that. Why do you say yes? We take money and we give money, okay? We support them and they do too. Giving the relationship to get back as same, okay? Because expect something from everyone, okay? Show them love and get love in return. Sha, okay? Get treated well, okay? Support each other, okay? Okay, see, I do understand, right? These fancy quotes do exist. Expect nothing, have zero expectations if you are to have zero disappointments and etc. Which is good, guys. Thumbs up, right? It's good for Instagram caption, it's good for Instagram story. People will like it, people will appreciate, you will create your own fan base and etc. Super fantastic, right? Great, hats off. But let's accept the sad reality, guys, right? We as human beings, when we get connected to people, it's obviously the fact that there is some level of give and take relationship. Example, right? You are talking to someone, you expect that freaking person to reply, right? Not to kind of look up and say, for example, okay, hi. You expect some kind of hi, right? Hello, hello. There are certain fellows guys who will not reply, who will not respond. How will you feel? You will be kind of ignored, but you will have that expectation, dude. It's more like a give and take relationship. I'm talking to you, you're supposed to reply. Similarly, guys, you show some level of love towards someone. Right now, love kiyama, guys, don't get into that, that Sateha world of thinking about your Romeo Juliet life, right? Love meaning just something which is common to everyone, right? Every human beings. Love is applicable with parents, with relatives, with siblings, with friends, and etc. Right? When you do that, you also expect the same. When you're being kind and when you're being humble towards someone, you expect the same from them. So, what I'm trying to land as a strong message, my dear ladies and gentlemen, is a very simple message in terms of our life. Message number one, we are connected to people. That kind of connection is more like a give and take relationship. I'm not talking about tangible items, meaning you give money, you expect money in return. I'm talking about the day to day behavior, day to day actions, day to day discipline. So same kind of a relationship, same kind of a connection do exist, guys, between stakeholders and business, between owner and the business, between employees and the business, between the customer and the business, between suppliers and business, between government and business, between community and business, between banks and business. It's more like a give and take relationship. Owner will give many things. In return, he will also have expectations from the business. Employees will give many things to the business. In return, he will also have expectations from the business. Customers will give many things. In return, they will also have expectations from the business. So what are we going to learn right now is, guys, take each stakeholder, what's that give element, what's that take element, what's that expectation element, is what we are going to look into right now in terms of each and every stakeholder. Are you clear with what we are going to focus right now? Yes or no? Because certain students will be like, sir, what are you explaining, what are you lecturing, can you say it again? I will get that student to give me a private call, I will properly say, I will properly explain to you people. Clear, right? Perfect. So can you increase your volume? It's at the highest level. Why is it low? Now it should be fine. Now okay, Raihana. Sorry, not Raihana. Kauda Shainas. Now clear, right? Okay, fine. So please go to the tute case, right? Please go to the tute. And let's start off with owners. Right? Let's start off with owners. Let's quickly rush through, guys. Now, who are owners of a business, case? They are the individuals who tends to invest money, start off the business. Technically, guys, the business belongs to them. They are the owners, right? A business owner is someone who will invest the money and start off the business belongs to them. Now, guys, if you really look into it, will they kind of play a major role, play a critical role with regard to business? Of course, yes. Right? Of course, yes. The role they tend to play with regard to business is, case, massive. Why? They are the individuals who tends to give money to the business. Give money to the business. Why? Meaning invest money, guys, invest capital. To start off the business you need 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. They are the people who will give that. They will allocate their time, they will show their level of commitment, be dedicated towards it, invest their time, invest their knowledge, invest their skills, right? Play a critical role, play a major role with regard to starting off the business, managing the business, running the business, administering the business. So you take any business owners, for example, guys, you might have your family business, right? Where your dad or your sibling or your relative is one of the business owner. Why they are business owner? Because they would have invested the money into it. They would have given the heart and soul into the business, and they would have played a major role with regard to what? Success of the business, right? To convert, to make that business grow, to bring up that business, and etc. So owners as individuals, guys, they tend to give many things to the business. They tend to offer many things to the business. What are those many elements? Money, effort, time, their capability, meaning is their knowledge, their qualification, their experience and exposure, so that business grows, so that business sees the positive results, positive outcomes. Now as they give all those, guys, do they expect anything in return? Yes or no? Do they expect anything in return? Yes or no? Of course, yes, guys. They are not doing a charity, right? They are doing a business. They will pump in their hard earned money. They will allocate the time. They will give heart and soul into the business. They will have expectations from the business. What are the expectations? Profit. Give freaking return, right? They will need return with regard to the business, growth of the business, success of the business, right? Stability of the business. Those are the expectations they do have, guys, from the business. So they will give what, guys? Money, time, effort, their knowledge, their experience, their skills, their qualifications, everything will be given to the business. In return, they will be expecting for profit, growth of the business, right? Survival of the business, success of the business. Simple as that. That's our first stakeholder, guys. Let's quickly read that section. Let me share the screen, right? Would that cute? Owners, right? Owners are the individuals who tends to invest in the business and provide resources for efficient and effective functioning of the business. Contribution to the business, guys, just to kind of make it easy, right? You can write down within brackets, this is the give segment, offer or give segment. What do they give? What is the contribution they do make to the business? Write down these notes, guys. Write down these notes, these points, please. First one, right? Invest capital into the business, right? Allocate time and invest the same, investing the time, right? What are the objectives? What do they expect from the business, right? Write down these points as well, please. Yeah, you can copy these points, guys. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Yes, Bifla, yes. Done, bhai sab. Okay, bhai sab. See, the second point is allocate time and invest the same. Example, now what have you done? You have allocated your time, right? 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, it's going to be business studies class. Now, what are you doing? You're actually following the class. So you allocated the time and you're investing your time into this. Similarly, owners also will do the same. That's what I meant. Clear? From the day I joined these classes, I want to ask this. Our teachers didn't know so much of information like you did. Is it because they thought less or you're giving extra? How to address this question? What I'm covering in the class is something which will be tested in your exam. Let me answer in that manner. So all what we learn is connected and related to your exams. Maybe see, while I talk and while I explain, I might be taking few other extra examples. But what is up in the content and what I explain connected to the tune are those areas which will definitely be tested. Okay. All right. Yes, Huda, you can keep that also, right? See, many students asking this also, sir, can security of investment, meaning guys, see, for the business to survive, that's what it means, right? Security of investment meaning when you're making an investment, you will have a fear, right? What if business suffers a loss? What if business shuts down? Then your investment is gone. There are enough and more people who have faced business failures, right? Business losses. They have shut down the business and they have forgotten the money they have invested. So security of investment meaning guys, in other words, survival of the business. You can take it in that way. Okay. Now guys, the other sections are going to be really easy because you people are going to answer and it's going to be a simple logic for us to follow. What do they give? What do they expect? That's what we are going to do right now in the upcoming sections, right? Starting off from managers, employees, customers, suppliers, and etc. Before that, there is a simple question. So how do the owners of a private business get money? Do they get the money from the business itself? Yes, of course. For example, right? You take, let's say you're running a business, right? You're running a business, and after deducting all the expenses, you have generated profit of 100,000. That 100,000, you can take it as your profit, as your return. That's it. Simple as that. Okay. See, for example, your accounting miss, right? Miss Maria Mokoma, they are generating around 3, 4, 5 million a month through Sateha College, right? So she takes that money. She takes it through check, she takes it through cash and many things. Right? You can talk to her, you can check with her how she kind of withdraws the money, but the money belongs to her. Okay? Clear? Shimra? Yes, fine. Perfect. Right. Now the second stakeholders case are the managers. Who are managers case? Managers are the people who are employed, right? Who are employed part of the business and they will be responsible to manage the business. Manage the business meaning what? Example guys, relate yourself into that situation. You're being appointed as a manager of whatever business. Now you being appointed as the manager, right, who is supposed to play a key role, you will have to manage the business, you will have to run the business, you will have to take important decisions, you will have to implement certain important actions, you will have to come up with strategies, tactics, ideas, and many things, right? You will have to do all those stuffs. So managers are the people who tend to not own the company, guys. They are not owners. Versus, guys, they are the individuals responsible to manage the company, take decisions, make decisions, come up with actions, take actions, come up with strategies, ideas, tactics, and etc. So they are supposed to do that kind of a role. They are supposed to play that kind of a role with regard to business. Now, my simple question to you people is, are they supposed to offer and give something to business? Of course, yes. What are those guys? What are those? Managers are again supposed to what? Invest their capability, meaning what guys? Their knowledge, right? Their experience, their exposure, their skills. They need to put that into the business because they are being hired for that case. Why do businesses hire managers? To have a gala time inside the office, right? To play BTS songs and kind of play around, kind of have couple dance, do whatever you want, just party, just enjoy. No, managers are supposed to do what case? Invest their capability, their competency, meaning what? The knowledge they have, the experience they have, the exposure they have, the skills they have. They are supposed to invest that into the business. They are supposed to allocate the time into the business. They are supposed to be dedicated, be committed towards the business. They are supposed to take important decisions. They are supposed to kind of offer good ideas to the business. So those are elements which they need to give to the business case. In return, do they expect for something? Yes or no? Sorry, in return, do they expect for something? Yes or no? Yes or no? Of course, yes. What do they expect from the business case? What do they expect from the business? What do they expect from the business? They expect for not profit case. You're supposed to use the correct term, right? They expect for salary. They expect for promotion. They expect for respect. They expect for recognition, right? They expect appreciation. They expect satisfaction, job satisfaction, happiness. So guys, example, let's say you are appointed as the manager, right? You're appointed as the manager. You will be giving your complete knowledge, your brains into the business, right? Your thinking, your idea, your time, your commitment, you're dedicated towards it. In return, guys, you being the manager, you will expect for good salary, promotion, right? Maybe go up, climb the ladder, be the director, right? Maybe be a shareholder, be a owner, right? You will expect for respect. You should be treated in the right manner, right? With the right level of respect. You will expect for what guys? Happiness. Happiness meaning what? Job satisfaction. That satisfaction you get by doing the job, by working in the company. You expect for what? Appreciation. So again guys, managers, it's not a case where they will allocate their time and they will be committed, they will be dedicated towards the business, they will invest their knowledge into the business just as a charity. They will have expectations. What are the expectations guys? Are the expectations which I just told, which is salary, promotion, appreciation, job satisfaction, recognition, respect. Simple as that, right? Are you all clear with the second stakeholder, guys? Yes or no? Any questions you have, you can ask. Are you all clear with the second type? Yes. What does exposure mean? Exposure is something similar to experience, right? What you go through, what are you exposed to? More like your memories, more like the moments in your life. That is exposure. Okay. Right, let me share the screen. Word document, let's read. are the individuals responsible to run and manage the business organization in a manner it accomplishes the goals and objectives. Moreover, responsible to undertake important decisions and implement strategies accordingly. What are the contribution? Contribution again, guys, you can write down, making your content easy so that it will be easy for you all to revise or do a recap or whatsoever. What are the contributions they tend to make is something we are going to learn right now. Copy this case. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Just copy this. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Yes, Amana. Yes, it comes under that. Abranta, you have asked for something. Can stakeholder be both the owner and manager? See, most of the cases, owners turns out to be directors, right? Which is advanced content. You will be learning that in A levels. Not now, madam or sir. Okay. No, no, Safia. It's FAIR. Fair salary. Not the other one. Okay. Huda, that is applicable to employees, Huda, not for managers. Managers are more like, well-off people, settled people, capable people. They don't have that kind of fear, etc. No, Ilma. You think about customers, suppliers, they are falling into external, no? External environment. Okay? So you can't completely say it's internal, there can be external as well. No, no, Hajman. There is a huge difference. Okay, right. Guys, done, no? Done copying. Yes, Raihan, I will do that. I'll share it. Okay? Done, right? Fine. The next stakeholder is, guys, employees. This, guys, will kind of fill it up with discussion, right? Of course, I will explain, but with our discussion, keep the chat forum open. You are supposed to type. We are going to complete the rest of the chapter together with a proper discussion because it's easy, guys, right? Employees. Who are employees again, guys? People who tends to work for the business, meaning do the day-to-day actions, activities, complete the task, complete the job, and etc. So if you look into, guys, contribution, that is what do they offer and what do they give to the business. Now don't be a parrot, don't be a bookworm just to think, okay, what is there in the textbook, what did I learn, what was the notes, right, what was shared. Think using your brains, right? Give some work to your brain as well. Think and answer. What do they give? What do they offer? In other words, what are the contribution they tend to make to the business? Can you answer that question? What are the contribution they tend to make towards the business? What do they offer? What do they give to the business? Very good. Work for the business, right? Complete what? The task, right? Complete the tasks related to the business, right? Generate output, meaning what, guys? Productivity. They are the people who do that, right? They are the people who do that. Next one, you can also say invest time, be dedicated, right, and committed towards the business, right, towards the business, right. Next one, being loyal to the business, right, being loyal to the business, right. You can also say these points, guys. Invest time, that is already given. So this is what they give, this is what they offer to the business, guys. They work for the business, they complete the task, they generate output to the business, they invest their time, and they be loyal towards the business. Now as they give all these, guys, what do they expect in return, guys? I don't want book answers, I don't want technical answers. Again, think using your brain. Think, guys, what do they expect in return? Is a fair wage or salary, right? They are not doing a charity, they have a family to look after, right? They will have kids to look after, so they need money, so they will expect for that fair wage or salary, right? Next one, to be treated with respect, because they are also human beings. They can't be treated more like slaves. They will expect that respect to be offered, that respect to be given, right? That respect to be offered, that respect to be given, that will be another expectation they will have, guys. What else? What else? I see many advanced points as well, right? They will also have expectation of what, guys? Job security. What is job security, guys? Do you know, during this pandemic, during this COVID time, right, during this COVID time, there were many people who suffered job losses, yes or no? Job losses, yes or no? Of course, yes. So will any employee, guys, be happy about it or be sad about it? Of course, they will be sad about it. That's not something to enjoy. That's not something to celebrate. Job security meaning what, guys? Job being safe, right? Or you can say in other words, right? Not being dismissed. not being dismissed. So that will be the other expectation, their job to be safe, right? Their job to be safe. Next, you can also talk about case they will have expectations about what? Service and welfare activities. They will expect the business to support them, right? Do some kind of help, maybe with regard to guys, let's say their children's school fee, healthcare, insurance, and etc. Employees will expect for what? Promotions. They will expect for what? Promotions. So these are the expectations they do have, guys, from the business. Are you clear with this now? Are you completely clear with the employees category? Yes or no? Right, as we flow through the next few sections, guys, it will be even more easy, so you can copy these points. You can copy these points. Yes, Shimra, they are employees. Yes, they are employees. Yes, Raihana, you can mention that also. You can mention that also, not an issue. Okay, next one, guys, right? Next one, customers. Who are customers, guys? Who are customers? People who tend to buy good or service. Example, are you people customers? Yes or no? Are you people customers? Yes or no? Yes or no? Of course, yes. You are existing customers of Sateha College, right? So now, you being customers, again, let's adopt a very practical thinking, very general thinking. I don't want a technical book thinking, guys, right? Let's adopt a very straightforward thinking, right? What do you offer? What do you give to business? What do you offer? What do you give to business? What do you offer? Not the business. What do you offer? Guys, not expectations. I feel like hanging you people. What do you give? What is the contribution you make to the business? What is the contribution? You offer money, right? In return for the purchase. That is something you give to the business, right? That is something you give to the business, correct? In return for the purchase, right? For the purchase of what? Products. What else do you give, guys? What else do you give to the business? What else do you give to the business? What else do you give to the business? You be loyal to the business. No matter what other brand comes in, we will be connected, we will be loyal to the business. Example, guys, look at iPhone users. They are very loyal to Apple brand. No matter what kind of model is introduced to the market, they will again and again be the customer of that brand, right? Offer feedback and reviews, right? That's another contribution you tend to make to the business. That's all, guys. That's all, right? That's all. In return, what do you expect? In return, what do you expect? What do you expect from the business, case? What do you expect from the business? Quality product. Quality product, guys, that can be a good or a service, right? What else? Reasonable price, not a very high price. Reasonable price, right? Reasonable price. What else do you expect? What else do you expect? Discounts, right? Discounts. right? Discounts. What else do you expect? Not to be cheated, right? Not to be cheated. There will be enough and more customers who are cheated, right? But not to be cheated is the expectation they do have, right? Not to be cheated. Treated with respect. There are certain shop fellows guys who tends to not treat you in the right manner. They think that they are the king or some kind of a lord who is going to offer everything. Give them a thundering slap guys, because we as customers we will expect something. What is it? Respect. To be treated with the correct respect and etc, right? So these are guys the expectations we tend to kind of have from business, right? Next one you can say, yeah, value for money also. For the money you offer, get the correct service. Obtain the correct service. Copy these points guys, copy these points, copy these points, copy these points. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Getting an exact balance rather than having a toffee, yeah. Goods on credit, not really, not general, right? Because that's not the correct behavior, no. Is okay, right? You have copied it, fine. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Who are suppliers guys? Suppliers are individuals who tends to supply raw materials to the business, right? They tend to supply raw materials to the business. Just 1 minute. Yeah, sorry guys. So suppliers, what are the contribution? In other words, what do they offer or what do they give to the business? What do they offer? What do they give to the business? Can you answer one by one? What do they offer? What do they give to the business? Yes, they tend to offer raw materials, right? They tend to offer raw materials which are of the correct quality, right? Which are of the correct quality. That is one. What else, guys? Supply raw materials on time. Supply raw materials on time, right? Prevent delays, right? Prevent it. Don't kind of delay all those gas. Next one, guys. Offer discounts if required, right? Offer discounts if required. Next one, you can also say offer credit if required by the business. Offer credit if required by the business, right? So these are the offer or give elements that is given by the suppliers, and in return what do they expect? In return, what do they expect? In return, what do suppliers expect? Very simple, guys. Before everything, continuous orders, right? Continuous orders. They will be happy to deal with the business continuously, right? Get the payment on time. Get the payment on time. Or you can say, guys, get the correct payment. Get the correct payment on time, right? Get the correct payment on time. What else, guys? Avoid delays on payment. This is another expectation. One of the massive problem with many businesses, they tend to delay the payment they give to suppliers, so suppliers will get frustrated, right? Be treated be treated in the right manner. That's another expectation, guys. Be treated in the right manner, right? Be treated in the right manner. Yes. Good relationship with whom, guys? With the business, right? Good relationship. These are the expectations they tend to have, guys, right? These are the expectations they tend to have. Yes, Nuha. Continuous orders, securing orders continuously, that you can cover it. Continuous orders, the first point. Okay, so this is suppliers, guys. Copy these points. This is suppliers. Copy these points. Copy these points. Once you're done, you can drop a message. Once you're done, you can drop a message. So Raihana addressing that question, right? For Fonterra, farmers are the suppliers. For you, Fonterra is the supplier. Simple as that. So it's a connected network. It's a connected network, a complete logistic system that do exist, which is again an advanced content. As you go to, A levels, advanced frameworks, management, you will be learning all this. So that's beauty of business studies, right? You have enough and more stuff to learn. So don't choose boring subjects such as chemistry, physics, and biology, and etc. Right? Promotion for business studies. Will you be covering accounts parts also in these free sessions? Unfortunately, no, Shimra. Shukri says, sir, don't underestimate. Sha, you're having a legend's name, huh? Not bad, huh? You'll be successful, bro. Guys, done copying, done copying. Science is better. Arey, what is there in science, man? You learn about physics and chemistry and stuff. Chemistry, anyway, you will learn, no, brother, in terms of your real life as you grow up. There will be enough and physics and chemistry that will be happening between you and your life partner in the future. So you don't have to think about all those now. See, commerce people tends to rule this world, right? Running businesses, corporate world, they tend to rule the country also, government and etc. People who do science and maths turns out to be doctors and engineers. They will be working for those commerce people. Simple as that, right? Hey guys, I'm just kidding, right? Just follow your passion, do whatever you like, whatever you prefer. Finally, guys, the satisfaction, happiness you get in terms of what you do is what matters, right? I'm just kind of talking for the fun of it. ICT will be a good field. That's something which is growing big time. No, future is completely ICT, right? Information technology. Okay, Shahani, what are you doing in this class? Arey, just came. අල්ලපු ගේට ආව වගේ නිකන් ආවනේ. ජොලියට ගිහිල්ලෙමු. Right, guys, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next section. Financial institution, guys. Financial institutions, guys, are those specialized organizations which offers money to business, which offers specialized services to business. Example, guys, example, right? Let's say you are running a business. Let's say you are running a business. Now I was just talking about Shahani, right? She is one of the best student guys in the business studies class, right? One of the smartest student also. She knows all the answers. Now let's say you being in O levels, right? You are running a business. Now you are running a business and now you need money. You need money. You go and approach Shahani, who is kind of a rich dude, a millionaire, and she will be providing money to you, right? She will be providing money to you. Or if not the case, you will need some kind of support, advice, training. So Shahani will offer that to you, right? Shahani will offer that to you. So in that case, do you see Shahani is turning out to be a stakeholder to you, who is either supporting you monetary by offering loan, or non-monetary, which is offering advice, training, and etc. Similarly, guys, your business is in a problem, you need money. You will go to the bank and you will ask the bank for a loan. Dude, give me 3 million loan. I will pay back after 2 months, after 3 months, after 1 year, after 2 years. That's what you will do. So businesses tends to get connected with what, case? Financial institutions are those banks which offer money to the business. So in that case, answer, what are the contributions they do make to the business? What do they give? What do they offer? What do they offer? What do they give? What do they offer? What do they give? They give money to the business, right? They give money to the business. In other words, case, you can write down within brackets, provide loans, right? They tend to offer support to the business. Offer support to the business is what, case? That is advice,